also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
Careful, prison. I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems. You lost the crystals.
This time, I shall reign triumphant.
All right, well, hey, I'm here with Brendan O'Brien, and yeah, man, he is Bambox. This guy is the original voice of Crash Bandicoot. OG. Yeah, and Brendan, tell him. I mean, you didn't only voice Crash.
No. I voiced Crash and N. Wait, everything's with an N, right? Embryo.
So, yeah.
And the other one begins with an N. That was the one that, the one that's the. He will be my Bandicoot, and he will do this. That guy is based on my dad.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's amazing.
Because my dad, you will do this, and you will do that,
Yeah.
And he was a Shakespearean actor, so it's like,
oh wow, so
his
he could
voice,
project.
Yeah, he's like, you could hear him on the other side of the market,
That's so funny.
Wasn't that Ed?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So I thought, that's kind of him, maybe.
That's awesome. And you did those voices, and then you continued to also do 2 and 3, correct?
Right.
Yeah, the whole trilogy.
Right.
That's amazing. Well,
it was a great gig.
Yeah.
Except it was only once a year.
Yeah.
So I was like,
well,
we'll see you next year. Yeah, I got to think of some way to make money until then.
They gave you a PlayStation, right?
So that's right.
Yeah.
And I was out in the alley with kids. Come here, I want to play for money. Huh?
But did you do it in the Crash voice? That's what.
Whoa! It's kind of irritating, isn't it? When it's right next to you.
I kind of like it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, and let's see, who else do we have? What's the one who talks? Batak the Cortex.
I know their voices. I forget their names.
It's Embryo, maybe, or something.
Yeah, here we go. Right here. This is the opening cutscene.
Oh yeah.
And so, you could tell me. Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that like when you're a regular actor and you go in to do what they call looping, which is where they loop a rope around your neck, and they when you go in to do looping, they show you a picture.
Okay.
There's like a screen, and,
so
and there's a little, and there's a thing that goes beep 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 beep. Now talk.
Okay.
Well, for this, there was just nothing.
Really?
There was this.
Just the shirt?
The
picture
drawing.
Of Crash? Oh, the drawing.
So it's like,
so
what does your shirt sound like?
It wasn't even colorful or anything?
No.
Wow.
No, that's it. Thank you for saying that, because all of the characters that I got, all of them, were all like that.
That's amazing. Yeah, for you guys who can't see it, he's wearing a shirt of the original Crash. And I know our video podcast watchers will see it, but the rest of you listening, he's got this awesome shirt, the original Crash and pencil on his shirt. And so that's all you had to work with?
Yeah, I was trying to find them for you.
Oh, wow. I love it.
I was trying to, because I thought I must have a box with all this stuff. And if I do, I'll still,
Oh, that'd be great.
But yeah, so imagine something like this for every character.
That's crazy.
And then it's sitting on a table and you go, well, he probably goes, whoa! I guess.
I love that.
And they go, yeah, I guess he does go, whoa! Sure,
awesome.
he goes, whoa! Okay,
Do you remember how many sounds you had to do?
Oh, God. A lot. I mean, it was so weird. Now, picture a script. I think most people know what a script looks like. There's Joe says hi, It was just like numbers. Okay, go to 128. Oh, okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Is that it? Yeah. Go to 129. Whoa! I did whoa earlier. I know, we need a second one, though.
Oh, my gosh. That's awesome.
Before I was doing the other voices was more like,
Yeah. That's awesome.
What's the other guy that that little guy that sounds like Peter Lorre, that guy.
Kind of like an Igor character.
Yeah, but they used all sorts of sounds behind him, too. But yeah.
So when you saw them, I heard you talking about this earlier, that you noticed one had like
By the
a
way, I'm
rock-
so glad to know you're a real person and not just like this thing on my computer.
Talking like, oh, I know.
You're an
yeah,
actual.
We're in person. It's great. You know, we're healthy here. We actually get to talk in person.
Really, and they have nice drinks. They're really non-sugar, just lemon
Keep you
kind of.
stocked with the LaCroix. You know, it is nice. It's
It
nice
is
to have
nice.
a conversation in person. And I'm like fascinated though about just.
I'm just sorry
how
it
you
took us
put all this
25
together.
years.
25 years, I know, to talk about Crash.
It was like 1995, I think.
There's lots of people who've been waiting for this. Trust me, they love Crash. This is one of the reasons we were so excited to get you in the first box.
Oh man,
Because Crash-
I'm excited to be in the first
It's
box.
so cool, and Crash was like the Sonic of the original PlayStation. You know, like just the face is he was who they were putting up at the expos and everything, and just like come play PlayStation. It's Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I have a
That was
hat. I
you.
should have brought, but that's just his face or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never thought of it that way, though. I never thought, you know, I just thought, well, it's a product and, you know, they're going to make money or whatever. But it was when people started, you know, I'm at BrendanO'Brien.com, by the way.
Okay.
And it's nothing fancy. It's just a picture of my dog, okay, and a lake nearby. But it has my address, and you can email me. People, how do you get in touch with them? I don't know. Maybe you go to BrendanO'Brien.com and look at the email that's,
It's like,
you know.
I'm listed.
Yeah, I'm in the book, as they used to say. So people started finding that, and all those years later, and writing me.
Yeah, that's really
And
cool.
it was enough to make me cry, man.
Wow.
That because I remember how I
Yeah.
felt about that kind of entertainment when I was
Sure.
growing up.
You know, there's a new Crash coming out. Number 4 is coming out this fall. Now they've made some side games that didn't go along with the trilogy that you voiced, but apparently the 4th one coming out is like the official 4th one now, and so it's going to have a renaissance. So you might be getting more people hitting you up here soon.
Oh, please hit me up.
What's the coolest thing you've signed? Somebody send you something to sign ever?
Just they send Crash stuff that they
Okay. Yeah.
they have, or something that they've gotten off eBay that, you know, I can sign for them, like a doll or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and I
So-
get people that write me now.
Yeah.
All the time, you know. Like some guy wrote me for my birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Brendan!
Oh wow.
You will, and they say things to me like, "You will always be my Crash," or "You
That's
will,"
cool.
you know.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah.
There's something about being the original. People love that. And what I was going to say is that I found a Reddit thread that was just all about like trying to find you. It was really funny.
BrendanO'Brien.com.
Yeah, they were saying that the other Crash is Josh Parnell.
Yeah, I don't
That
know, but
they could find him, and they were like, "But we want the original Crash."
or maybe because
And
he's on Twitter.
they were like, "Why doesn't he sign much?" And I thought it was so cool. It was like, "Well, we're about to get him, so we're sending him out to a bunch of people."
If you want the OG
The OG.
to sign anything, just go to BrendanO'Brien.com. There's my dog and a lake there and an address.
That's awesome. And the picture of the dog. So
Yes,
you
the
get to
picture
meet
of the
him
dog.
first vicariously.
Yeah, it's over a beautiful little lake near where I live.
Now, did you, out of all the voices you've done, so like you said with Crash, you're just kind of doing some sounds mostly, the woos, and
Yeah, yeah.
you know. But out of all the voices you've done, what would you say is like you're either your favorite or your most challenging? Like, what's the one that stuck out to you?
From the Crash.
I mean, it could be Crash, or you said you worked on Spawn too.
Yeah, I worked on Spawn and
I remember when that TV series
and
was
that,
out.
what was that Ralph Bakshi thing about? God, I can't even remember what it was called.
So you're telling us that Ralph Bakshi did Fritz the Cat, which is probably his most famous
Yeah.
work. That you did a project for him too.
Yeah, or I did a couple voices, but he was really rough. I wish I could remember what it was called. You know who else did voices for it? Was the lady from the Mamas and the Papas.
Oh, really?
Michelle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know the
It
Mamas
was
and
called
the Papas.
Spicy City. That's what it was called.
Oh my gosh.
And Ralph Bakshi is like a kind of guy that just like says what's right on his mind, you know. So
whether it's okay or not.
well, yeah, and I'm gonna try and couch this like the right way. No offense. He said to me once, okay, do this voice, you know?
Yeah.
And I did this voice. It was a cab driver or something. Oh, I'm going to do blah, blah. And he says, do it like a, and then he uses a slur for a type of
Oh my gosh.
nationality.
Okay, yeah.
Do it like a, and there was a person of that
no
nationality
way.
sitting next to me.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
And I said, why don't, let him, have him do it instead of me
Yeah.
doing a,
Let's get authentic one.
yeah. So that was kind of weird. It's, you know, it's like the people you deal with, you know, it's
Yeah.
like you just want to do your voices and then some guy's like really weird. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, should I be here? You
Oh
know?
my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did,
but I did do some voices for
Yeah,
it.
what did you do in Spawn? Like, what voices?
I was like a cab driver.
Okay.
And Nisa Lolita. It's the only thing I remember from that. And then I was a doctor that was very depressed about some slide he was looking at.
That's so funny. That was the old, it was an animated series, I believe it was on HBO.
Yeah,
maybe?
and in those days, HBO was in those twin towers that you see on that Yes album.
Okay.
In those twin towers in Century City, and they had
Yeah.
all the recording stuff right there.
Wow, where are they now?
I had no idea. Maybe
No.
they're still there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in LA, and I didn't know the industry, obviously, like you did.
I don't.
You know, yeah, not anymore, right?
Well, it took me 25 years to get on
Wow.
Bandbox. I mean,
We just didn't have a gamer box yet. We would have got you before this, you know. And then you said your wife actually is an assistant director.
she's an incredible assistant director. She worked on everything from Waterworld to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to the reboot of Dallas. I mean, I'm missing
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
That's really cool, though, and our fans will really like that she worked on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, well,
or
that-
Waterworld. That's like the good geeky stuff.
Yes,
They love.
and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think she really enjoyed because she really liked the people in that show. I'll tell
Really?
you, that cast,
Yeah,
really nice people.
that's awesome. I know the guy who plays Agent Coulson.
Clark? Is that
Clark Gregg.
Clark!
Yeah, he seems like a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
That's awesome to hear.
So, and you know, that's always something special to me, is
Yeah.
when you meet somebody that you like.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't you met people, you know, you
Oh,
liked?
yeah.
I mean, I've met actors or musicians that I've liked, you know.
Yeah.
And when they turn out to be like nice people,
Yes, that's great.
it's like, oh, what a relief.
Because so many of them don't,
Right.
you know.
Or
I
they
met-
can't be bothered.
Yeah. Years ago, I was working in LA doing a promotional marketing at a gas station.
Oh, cool.
That tells you where I was at. And
Hey, well, gas is big.
yeah, well, it was gas. It was a wash and wax spray.
Oh.
And I did it on. I met Lance Henriksen, who used to be on Millennium, and he's in the Alien movie and Aliens, the second one. He's Bishop. But anyways, great guy. He sat and talked with me for about half hour, just about Hollywood, and so that was really cool.
Yeah, and some people are like that, you know. And
Mhm.
it's nice. I think I told you I played music. My favorite band when I was growing up was, nobody knows this band, but it was Jethro Tull.
Oh yeah.
And
Aqualung.
yeah.
People know Aqualung.
Okay, so I was playing in an Irish band, and the bass player from Jethro Tull was in it. And all of a sudden, I'm
Wow.
like, "You're Glenn Cornick. You're the bass player from Jethro
Yeah.
Tull." Oh, that's right, lad. You know, and it was like, wow, I'm
Yeah.
playing in a band. We were playing Irish music. He liked to play "Tangled Up in Blue."
Tangled Up in Blue.
Yeah, by Dylan.
Oh, by Dylan, okay.
But it was like, you know, he was a hero of mine.
Yeah.
And
that's
it
really
turns
cool.
out he was a nice guy.
There you go.
That
That's what
made it
matters.
all worth it.
That absolutely does. And do you play music now? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of, like, are you a bluesy guy? Or?
Yeah, I'm a kind of a bluesy guy.
All right. Guitar
Yeah.
player?
Yeah, I'm a guitar player.
That's awesome. You have a band?
Not right now.
No.
I've had a lot of bands.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of bands, but lately I've just been playing, playing at home. But I would love to get out and start playing again.
That's awesome.
That's
you,
fun.
you were telling me that you really, like, you did your Crash thing. You did it for a while, and then you married your wife. She was doing successful, and you were like, "Hey, I get to take a break." And
I did,
help
yeah.
to keep your sanity. You said.
Yes, and not insanity. Yeah, no, because so many people don't.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's good to take a little time.
That's awesome.
You
And
know?
then you might come back, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Maybe
I'm
some
going to
more
be
voices.
taller. stronger.
There you go. You've
More hair.
been working out,
I've
hanging
been
out
work-
some
yeah.
poles to grow a little taller. Yeah.
Yeah,
See ya.
doing do the fireman's workout with them. But yes, I definitely I'm ready to do more voices. And voices that I haven't done, voices that are in my head that need to come out. Voices,
Really?
all kinds of voices.
You got one of those you want to share before
I
sneak peek?
Oh, no.
No, not today. Okay, that's all right. That's awesome. Well, Brennan, is so exciting. I mean, you still got more signing to do.
Thank you.
So we gotta move on.
And you know
but-
what? I thought it was going to be so hard.
Yeah, but you found a way. You're flying through those.
It's the music. You
Yeah,
guys,
there you go.
they play music for you while you
We
sign.
put
so
some
it's
toll
like,
on for you.
see, and I'm just like flying through it.
That's right. Hey, Aqualung, just like
Don't you
fly.
start away on the... Oh, geez, I just put Aqualung.
All right. Well, you guys can find him, as, like he said, BrandonO'Brien.com.
Yeah.
Get his address. He said it's out there with the
my
dog.
email is there. My email is blackirish1@earthlink.net.
Wow. So you guys, you hear that? You can email Crash Bandicoot. How cool is that?
And I will, whoa, you right back.
That's amazing. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
It's so nice to have a pleasant talk about a pleasant time.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Thank you.
it really was. So you're welcome. We're honored to have you.
Thank
so,
you.
Bammers, there you go. Check him out, BrandonO'Brien.com. He's got all the info on there, plus a great picture of his dog.
And then, yes, and then go to thebambox.com.
Bambox.com. Thanks, guys, for listening.